Where can I retire that is both affordable and LGBTQ friendly? Well, today we're going to answer half of that question. Today we're sharing the top 10 best states for LGBT people. What we're going to do is share with you this data so that we can start to formulate an idea of where you may want to retire. And we're going to kick this off at number 9 rather than number 10 because we have
a tie for
number 9.
Our first number 9 is Rhode Island. According to Equaldex, they rank it fifth place for the most LGBTQ plus friendly states. According to Movement Advancement Project, Rhode Island ranks as 24th state for LGBTQ plus friendliness. According to HRC, the Human Rights Campaign's Municipal Equality Index, there is only one city within Rhode Island that scored a 100. Of note, there are 3 cities, which include Providence, Pawtucket, and East Providence.
Our second entrant at number 9 is New Jersey. Equaldex gives it the number 9th best state or territory to live in for LGBT people. Movement Advanced Project ranks this as the 20th best state or territory. There are a total of 5 cities in New Jersey that did get an HRC score of 100. Of note, 3 cities are Jersey City, Montclair, and Hoboken. Just to let you know, these are the 3 tools that we are using to help rank these cities. That is Equaldex ranking of the state or territory, Movement Advanced Project or MAPS ranking of the territory or state, and HRC, whether or not HRC marks this state as a state that is in a state of emergency based on the laws that they are either have passed or are trying to pass.
Coming in at number 8 is New Mexico. Equaldex ranks at number 19. MAP ranks at number 8. According to HRC's Municipal Equality Index, there is one city within the state of New Mexico that has a 100. Notable cities include Albuquerque, Las Cruces, and a city that we love, Santa Fe.
Coming in at number 7 is not actually a state, it's a U.S. territory, and that is Washington, D.C. Equaldex ranks this as the 15th best state or territory. Movement Advancement Project ranks it as the 6th best. HRC does not have a municipal equality ranking for the city of Washington, D.C., so there's no information there. But we do know
it's pretty gay,
right? We do know that it is the nation's capital, and it is the city in the United States with the highest density of LGBTQ folks out of any city anywhere in the country.
That could be why Washington, D.C. is so clean and why the people are dressed so fancy and why there's so much power there. Because the gays. All right. This is Queer Money, episode number 555, the triple fives. We're continuing our How Gays Retire Fabulously bonus series. As David shared, we're sharing the top 10 best states overall for LGBTQ plus folks. This will help create a baseline for future discussions that we're having. As David shared, we're using Equaldex, Movement Advancement Project, and the Human Rights Campaign's Municipal Equality Index as our metrics to compile this list. And basically, none of these states that we're reviewing are currently under, as of the time of this recording, a state of emergency by the Human Rights Campaign. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
All right, coming in at number 6 is Maryland. Equaldex ranks Maryland the 11th best state or territory for LGBTQ folks. Movement Advanced Project moves this way up. It is number 4. There are 6 cities in the state of Maryland that scored a 100 on HRC's Municipal Equality Index. 3 of note are Columbia, Frederick, and Baltimore.
And we thoroughly enjoy Baltimore, and I've been to Frederick myself several times. Coming in at number 5 is Connecticut, another state that I visited several times. Equaldex ranks at number 3, so it's in the top 3 for Equaldex. It's in the top 10, coming in at number 10 for Movement Advancement Project. According to HRC's MEI, there are 2 cities within Connecticut that have a 100 rating. 3 notable cities are Norwalk, Stamford, and Hartford. Hartford being where I've been several times.
Yeah. Coming in at number 4, which to me was a surprise that this was as low as it is the state of California. Equaldex ranks this as the 7th best state or territory. Movement Advancement Project ranks it as the 2nd best. There are a total of 18 cities In the state of California, that scored a 100 on HRC's Municipal Equality Index, there are 3 cities of note that I think, especially
No
for
surprise.
especially for retirees: Palm Springs, Cathedral City, which is a sister city or neighboring city to Palm Springs, and West Hollywood.
And as we learned the last time that we were on Palm Springs, Cathedral City was actually the first place where the gays started going, and then
to retire.
And then suddenly became Palm Springs. And now it seems to be that everyone's going back to Cathedral City because Palm Springs is expensive. This is a great time to note that this particular list that we're doing relative to all the other lists that we did as part of the LGBTQ plus affordable LGBT plus friendly city series, we're not doing an overlay of finance over this. This is just purely ranking the friendliness of these states and cities according to HRC, MAP, and Equaldex.
Yeah, exactly.
Rounding out or starting off our top 3, coming in number 3 is Massachusetts, a very, very gay state, but it is blazed the trail for marriage equality.
Yeah.
Equaldex ranks it number 1. That's how gay it is. MAP gives it the 7th ranking. According to HRC's MEI, there are 7 cities within Massachusetts that have a 100. And then 3 notable cities in Massachusetts include Worcester, Northampton, and Provincetown, otherwise known as P-Town.
Yep.
If you like what you've seen so far or heard so far, please hit the like and share button, or let other LGBTQ plus folks know that this show and this series exists.
Exactly. I think one of the things I remember about Massachusetts is that Massachusetts is the only state in the country that every single county in the state has an above average percentage of LGBTQ folks living in that county compared to the whole country.
The mission of Queer Money is to financially empower the LGBTQ plus community. Join us in thanking Capital One for supporting that mission.
All right, coming in at number 2, our old home state and one that we would love to get back to, Colorado. Equaldex ranks this as the number 6th best place in the United States, and Movement Advancement Project ranks this as the best. Now coming in at number 1. There are 3 cities that did score an HRC Municipal Equality score of 100, and those cities are the notable ones: Denver, Fort Collins, and Boulder.
All cities that we truly love. Fort Collins is super cute, and don't forget, there's a gay governor there.
Yes.
All right, the number 1 state, according to our compilation of compilations, is New Hampshire. Equaldex ranks at number 2. Movement Advancement Project ranks at number 3. HRC does, however, say that no city within New Hampshire scores a 100 on their ranking, but because of its rating on Equaldex and MAP, that's how it scored the top position on ours.
I would venture to say that maybe the reason why there isn't a city with a 100 is because statewide they do so well with all of the protections and laws for LGBTQ rights that the cities themselves don't necessarily feel like they need to pass those.
Exactly. And 3 notable cities to consider in New Hampshire are Durham, Manchester, and Dover.
So what are your thoughts? Share them in the comments on YouTube, TikTok, or Spotify, or wherever you're watching this, or you can direct message us on YouTube, Instagram, or LinkedIn if you don't want other folks seeing whatever it is you want to share.
Or you can do that old school thing and send us an email.
Right. You can email us at info@queermoneypodcast.com, and we'll be right back.
Capital One Auto Navigator does more than just auto financing. We're here to help you find a car you love, too. Shop millions of cars from thousands of dealers nationwide. Research your favorite makes and models. Explore dealers near you and more. All on Auto Navigator.
Thank you for joining us for another episode. Come back next Thursday when we continue to discuss how gays retire fabulously. We'll start talking about a little bit more of the financial aspects of how you can retire fabulously.
Exactly. Until next time, stay fabulous. Bye.